Hello, and welcome to the No Wrong Notes podcast, a show hosted by me, Veronica Kokis, holistic voice teacher and singer just like you. Grab a cup of tea, relax, and sit back as we discuss all things singing technique, mindset tips, and more so you can show up as the most confident and creative singer you can be. Hey y'all, and welcome to No Wrong Notes. This episode is a little different since the topic of burnout has been on my mind, and I wanted to share some thoughts with those of you who might be feeling burned out. In fact, I was even speaking to a curious singer member who was feeling burnt out themselves, and so this topic has very much been on my mind. Personally, I've been working really hard over the past few months, juggling a full lesson schedule, even overbooking myself at times, creating these podcast episodes, creating content on social media, managing my business, planning our wedding, and traveling around going to weddings, engagement parties, and other social events. While I don't think that I'm currently burned out, I can feel when I'm approaching that point, when I start to lose interest in the things I'm doing and just going through the motions. While sometimes going through the motions is part of life, of course, not every day is going to be an exciting adventure, I could feel myself approaching a point where I was on the verge of losing interest in things. So I'd like to share a few words in this episode to the person who may find themselves burning the candle at both ends. To the singer who may feel close to the edge of burnout, I want you to know that it's okay to slow down. The world won't fall apart if you take some extra time for yourself, even if it's just 5 to 10 minutes for yourself, or if you ask others for help. In fact, ask others for help. You don't need to do it all, and you will never be able to do it all. So you might as well delegate to others the things that you have neither the time nor energy for at the moment. Turning to your community and letting them know you are tired with a capital T is not a sign of weakness. Part of our purpose here on this earth is to be in community with others, and part of being in a community is taking care of each other. Despite the pushback against hustle culture over the last few years, there are still many out there that believe you can hustle your way through anything by yourself, and maybe that is true sometimes, especially for those that maybe lack a community that is close by. But no one is handing out gold medals for running yourself ragged by yourself. There are people out there who love you and who want to help you. Let them know. If you are on the edge of burning out, I want you to know that you have a right to rest. Even as we live in a capitalist system that prioritizes what we do over who we inherently are, you don't need to earn your rest. As Tricia Hersey says in her book Manifesto, Rest is Resistance. You are enough. You can rest. You must resist anything that doesn't center your divinity as a human being. You are worthy of care. So take care of yourself and give yourself space to rest before the universe forces you to rest. To the singer who may be close to burning out on music, I want you to know that it's okay to take a step back from the things you love so you can see the bigger picture and consider whether the path you're currently on is still the right one for you. If it still is the right path, take some time away from your path because, as we said, we all need rest, we all need a break, then come back to it at a later time. If it's not the right path anymore, that's okay. The time you've invested in the wrong path is never time wasted. Everything you've gained up until this point is part of your complete vocal journey, and you were meant to experience it. To the singer or individual who may be on the edge of burning out on social media, I want you to know that you don't need to keep creating content for the sake of staying relevant online. Yes, in this day and age, making content is important for bringing awareness to your work. But the people that follow you online can sense when your heart is not in it. Social media is a tool that we can use, but so often we allow it to use us. Don't let social media use you. Don't let your life be ruled by an algorithm. Take time away from your screen and revisit your content when you have something to say and to share. To close this episode with a final message, turn to your community. Rest. Take back your attention from the social media matrix. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you next time on No Wrong Notes.